Welcome back, everybody, to Northern Gaming. Hand of the King here. Today we're checking out a new, cool, roguelike Gothic game called Rogue Lords. I thought it looked pretty damn cool, so we got a key from the developer, and we're going to check it out. So thanks for that. Also, there's a tracking link in the description below. If you wishlist this game, maybe we get like $1,000 or something. I don't know. Probably not. But hey, if you like the look of it, why not wishlist it?
Many moons ago, mortals rose up against me and chased me down. They were led by demon hunters. Wretched beings incapable of seeing the beauty of a corrupted world. My creatures and demons gave everything they had in the fight, but it was not enough. I was forced to leave the world of the living. Weakened, I returned to hell to survive. For years I consumed fresh souls to regain my power, but their numbers are fast diminishing.
Is it Brimstone?
I cannot wait anymore. I must reclaim my rightful place. It is time to gather my forces once more. Those who signed a pact with me will do as I order. They will spread terror and corruption in my name. The time has come for my revenge.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So we're Dracula or somebody? Is it still going? Oh. The Devil's Lair. Welcome to your fortress. From here you can launch adventures from the map of the New World, read about your servants and the Chart of Disciples, or follow your progress on the Altar of Conquests. Interesting. Alright, so this is...
I don't have many disciples left to send to the surface.
Okay.
My influence is a mere shadow of what it was before. I must assemble my followers.
Okay. Here you'll find everything you need to know about the disciples with whom you have sealed pacts, including combat characteristics, social characteristics, skills, and relics. Only unlocked disciples will be shown and can be selected for your adventures.
I don't have many disciples left to send to us.
Who's this guy? We got
Count Dracula.
Dracula?
The centuries have dampened his rage.
I thought we just were him, but I guess he's just an underling.
His taste for the theatrical has produced a variety of bloody yet sophisticated spectacles.
Alright. Who's this?
I don't have many disciples.
Bloody Mary. That makes sense. Doesn't want to talk about her that much. Must be some wounds there. Okay, let's look at the table and roll into a mission or something. Map of the New World. This map depicts the New World. Demon hunters put an end to your reign in this region 10 years ago. It's here that you'll choose missions for your disciples in their quest to avenge you. The Awakening. How about that? Overall difficulty. The further you progress in the game, the stronger your adversaries become. The overall difficulty of the game increases for the moment your adversaries are weak, so take advantage of it and hit hard. Alright. Oh, there's a compass. That's nice.
Many years ago, I was banished from the terrestrial plane by Van Helsing and his demon hunters. Since then, I have reigned over hell while awaiting the hour of my return. But things are changing.
Oh, we get all three of them.
The souls of the deceased no longer...
Alright. Sorry, Satan, or whoever you are. I'm just gonna... You know what I mean? We're just gonna hop into it. Alright, the world of the living. You control a group of disciples and choose one to represent the group. You navigate from zone to zone by choosing your route on the map. You have to complete the main activity in a zone before you can move on to the next. Okay, so we're Headless Horsemen. Move close to the main activity to launch it. Main activity. Completing this activity unlocks the access to the following zones. Crowfield. Alright, let's hop into it and see what's going on.
Through the renewed link with my disciples, I become aware of the situation in the New World. The demon hunters have increased their hold on the population.
Okay, we're just gonna go. Sorry. I just want to hop into some of the gameplay, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Click on the map to consult it. The book map shows the zones and paths for 2 chapters. It also shows you the special effects that might affect certain zones during gameplay. The first zone in each book is always a combat. Okay, so we got combat, Styx Fountain event, Grim Reaper. He should be our friend, maybe. Book chapter. Interesting. Close the map to minimize it. Interesting. Okay, so we started here, so we gotta go up to the combat, is that right? Okay, I think we're joining combat now. The Prairie of Ashes. Go to the Sanctuary of the Sanctua Lumen to investigate. Where's the combat? Alright. We're gonna keep walking. Diabolic Essence. Diabolic Essence is your main resource. If you run out, you lose. Essence can be lost during combats or used to boost your influence over the world of mortals. Souls can be won during combats or events. They can be traded to the Grim Reaper. There you go. To obtain skills, increase the rarity of skills you already have, or obtain relics. So the Grim Reaper's like a shop. And souls are like gold or whatever. So that works. Terror. As you accumulate events and combats, the terror you inspire grows. Each increase produces a terror effect on the zones on a subsequent night and gives you advantages. For every 4 increases, you move up a notch, permanently improving your chance to obtain high rarity skills, and you receive a relic. So we want to shoot for 4 terror to get some cool stuff. Just in time to launch your first combat. Oh, this is combat. Okay. Launch. Oh, jeez. Main activity. Completing this activity unlocks access to the following zones. Choose your approach. It will determine which rewards you receive at the end of combat. Select this approach to earn a skill at the end of combat. Well, I guess they're telling us to, so we'll do that. So we're going to set up an ambush.
I heard you. You called me 3 times.
Hilarious. How a turn is played out. At the beginning of each turn, your enemies announce the actions they're going to launch. That's kind of them. You have 5 action points to share among your disciples in order to thwart their attack. Once you've finished, your enemies play their announced actions. Then a new turn begins with your enemy's announcement of their intentions. Okay. So it's kind of like a lot of other, maybe, like deck builders. It's, you know, it feels like that. Select Party Mary to choose a skill for her to launch. This guy's going to be attacking for 9, or at least I hope so. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so we're going to select stabbing. She's got Cursed Mirror to recharge all her skills. She can stab, she can do a Mirror Blade, Twist of Fate, reduce the impending attack by 2. That doesn't seem very helpful at all. Alright, we're going to stab the Marauder. Oh, that was half his HP. Good job, Mary. All combatants have 2 gauges of health, 1 physical and 1 spiritual. Inflicting physical damage reduces the number of health points, while inflicting spiritual damage reduces the number of spiritual points. To defeat an enemy, you must reduce their health points or spiritual points to 0, and then inflict the same type of damage one last time to finish them off. Alright. Select Dracula, and they want us to pick Bleeding Heart. Bleeding Heart deals less damage, but I guess we can do that. Oh, look at that, he can steal HP and do all sorts of stuff. Okay. Charge your skills. When you use the skill, you deplete its charge, and it can't be used again until it has been recharged. Each disciple possesses a recharge action that replenishes all their skills. Recharge actions vary from one disciple to another. For example, some have bonus effects that change their cost. Incredible. Using your recharge action. Is that what you want me to do? Dracula. Okay, we recharged it so we can stab him next time. When you have no more actions to play, end your turn. Okay, and he's going to shoot the swordsman. Well, I guess the good news is it can't be a headshot. Alright, he's going to do another 9, but we should be able to take him out before that. Alright, he's now vulnerable in his HP bar, not a spiritual bar. You have to administer Death Strike by inflicting damage on the same gauge. The disciples are also subject to vulnerability status, but they do not die when they receive a death blow. Instead, you consume a Diabolic Essence to keep them alive so they can complete their mission. And that's this stuff. Great. So we're just going to hit him again with anything.
Those humans didn't have a chance.
This lady in the background's like, what did I just watch?
Simple mortal
Alright.
trinkets.
Each type of
Better
activity...
find a use for them.
Alright, chill. Each type of activity has its own set of specifications. At the end of each combat, you'll receive a reward, depending on your choice at the time of approach. You will regularly have a choice of 3 elements during reward phases. Choose 1. Okay, so we selected to get a skill at the end, now we just 1. So we can have another kind of defensive skill. Steal 2 times 2 to 3 HP, so steal 4 to 6 HP. Or inflict 10 to 16 damage with the horseman. It does cost 3, that's a lot. But it does target all enemies. And we already have one of these, so we'll just refresh it if we want to use it again. I don't know if we have one of these because we didn't look at his skill. Oh, I guess we don't have it because it's not on the list. Okay, so now the Headless Horseman can do a nice AoE attack. And now it's time to go to a Styx fountain. Or time to keep moving towards the fountain. Alright, I'm getting the hang of it. Extra activity. Some zones have an extra activity. It is optional and can be carried out before or after the main activity. Okay, so the extra activity here is the Abandoned Shack. Let's take a look at it. It looks like it's combat. Terror effect in 4 nights. Skill or 41 souls. Let's do the terror thing and see how that goes. Oh, so it buffs our future. So it'll buff one of these combats with a book. That's cool. So you can like have a terror waiting, ready to go. Oh, it says choose more skills. Sorry. Jeez. Sorry, everybody.
The power of
My
evil.
fault. Okay, so now we got Inquisitor. Oh boy. Reducing damage. There are several ways to reduce inflicted damage. 1, with skills that immediately diminish imminent damage. 2, with statuses, protect your disciples or negatively affect your enemies. Got it. So, Mary.
Game are we playing?
Mary's bloodthirsty, which translates to physical skills that can only target the weakest adversaries. Mary also possesses a mirror that she places in front of the enemies of her choice when she recharges. Once her mirror is in place, all the skills she plays are reproduced on the mirror's target. Let's see what that means. Cursed mirror. Place the cursed mirror. We're going to place it on Inquisitor number 1. It's also the only Inquisitor.
Who shall die tonight?
And then we can do Twist of Fate on the guy. And it gets played on him twice because he has the mirror. Okay, that makes sense. And we can stab him twice as well. Nope, just okay. So we stab him once and then it gets reflected on him as well. So how about that? That'll be confusing, but I'm into it. Dracula suffering a lot over there. This lady doing not too much. Thankful for that until she starts healing people. Never mind, she's going to attack us. Alright, the Headless Horseman is a battle-hardened soldier who can take blows and dish them out. He gets reduction in damage and provocation status that allows him to redirect attacks to himself. When he suffers damage, his bitterness increases, just like my own. At its maximum, his bitterness enables him to launch extremely potent skills. Alright, so Headless Horseman, we're going to do On Guard. Apply Provocation, which is like a taunt. And Shell, reduces the HP and SP suffered by 4. Okay, that's pretty good. And you're going to do that on yourself. Status. Certain effects allow you to apply a status to a character. These can have a number of charges or a duration turns. If they have charges, they lose 1 charge each time they are triggered. If they have a duration, they can be launched several times for as long as they are active. There are 6 status types: Enhancement, Protection, Cure, Manwaver, Control, and Weakness. A character can hold only 1 status of each type. If another status of the same type is applied, it replaces the first. If it is the same, its duration or number of charges increases. Also, I know it's Maneuver, but I like to say Manwaver. Anyway, we're going to slash and apply bleeding to this guy.
You lack discipline.
The bleeding will kill the enemy. Okay, that's good to know. But he does get to move first, so that's unfortunate.
I'll do likewise.
But now we know. Alright, this guy's doing a shield. And she just AoE'd the whole goddamn group. We're really suffering out here. Alright, Dracula is a leader of men and was once a bloodthirsty warrior. He has earned his longevity by being extremely cautious in potentially deadly situations. This experience has given him a number of skills to benefit his whole team. But when he becomes vulnerable, the warrior reawakens and some of his skills become devastating. Alright, so he's low HP. Actually, he's just vulnerable. So, select Bloodlust. Apply 2 Vampirism and 2 Sharpening. Vampirism, each time the holder inflicts physical damage, they also heal themselves by 3 to 5 HP. Sharpening, plus 4 HP inflicted by skills. Alright, we're going to sharpen our teeth and hopefully attack somebody. Wait, go into devil mode? What the hell is this?
I don't like this situation. Let's
Devil
change it.
isn't held back by the same rules as mortals. He can cheat the interface. This allows him to modify the health point and spiritual point gauges, recharge skills, move statuses around. The only limit to his powers is their cost and diabolic essence. Okay? One of your devil powers allows you to move statuses between combatants. To do so, grab one of the combatant's statuses under its HP and SP gauges and drag it under the gauge of the combatant you want to give it to. Okay? So we're going to move the Martyr's status to Dracula. Oh, we can even take it from the enemy, that's cool. Reduce the loss of HP by 6. Boom. Slide the health point bar to 0. Okay.
My power is absolute.
I guess that's cool. It only took 10 Diabolic Essence to take all her health away. It's pretty rude, but I'm okay with it. Bleeding Heart. We're gonna kill her and heal for 7 and end our turn. And he only hit us for...
Do you want to feel my wrath?
4? How'd we lose all our health? I don't know. We had a shield or something. Whatever. Damages to the devil. When a disciple is vulnerable and about to suffer damage, the devil protects it at the cost of as many diabolical essence as inflicted damage. If a disciple is not vulnerable and about to suffer more damage than its current HP or SP, the damage surplus is cancelled. However, an attack hitting several times counts as many damage applications and can consume essence. Finish the fight by your own means. Alright, this is the true test. If we understood any goddamn thing these people are already talking about. He's going to attack Dracula. Do we have bitterness? We have 5 bitterness. So we can use this and steal both. Yeah, we steal both HP and SP. That's pretty nice. We're gonna have to deal more damage, so you can probably get him down to 0. Perfect. And Dracula, would you like to deliver the killing blow?
Humans are such frail creatures.
Was that a human?
I am
so.
pleased
All right.
with these offerings.
Skill.
Take them.
Chill. Skill evolutions. Skills have 3 levels of rarity: ordinary, wicked, and demonic. When you obtain a skill for the 3rd time, the 3 fuse together to form a skill with the next level of rarity. Afterwards, you'll discover a skill with higher rarity for the same disciple. Whatever that means. Alright, choose a reward. Slash, Bleeding Heart, or Stabbing. Now we have 2 each on all our people right now, so the arrow means it'll upgrade. So which one do we want to upgrade? This is technically the worst, but it's also cheapest. So here's the evolutions on the right. So 8 to 15, 12 to 17, 14 to 21. That's pretty good. Let's do that. So those 3 combine into a super stab. Got it. Okay. Makes sense.
Simple mortal trinkets.
Simple mortal
Better
trinkets.
find a use for them.
Alright, chill out. So, what? Choose a skill and equip it. Oh, we replace the, skill? Because these are all Mary. I don't know. Apply 5 bleeding, inflict 2 times a lot of damage, inflict HP, recharge the depleted skill with the highest AP cost. This is 14 to 18. Better and worse than this one. But then this has the extra thing. I guess we'll take that one and put it here. Okay, and that was just the optional objective. Jeez. Alright, what does the fountain do? Does that restore our essence or something? You can smell the noxious waters of the Styx even before you see the source. Click on Observe to learn more. The waters of the Styx bubble up in the form of fountains at certain spots spread around the world. You can use these waters to regenerate your diabolic essence, or purge your disciples' negative traits. Okay. You can only draw energy from the source one time. Your disciples assemble around the altar, awaiting your orders.
The waters of the Styx offer invincibility. I need more.
Then start crying in it. I don't know. Remove 1 negative trait. You don't do that because we don't have any. So we're going to heal our essence back to full. Okay, that lets us change all the rules of the game, so that's pretty powerful. Move to the next zone. Alright, so we know we're going to go to a book zone event. Choose Disciple to be the main character for the event for a chance to improve their characteristics. Okay.
This forest isn't so terrifying.
Is this to scale?
Not
Because
yet.
this guy is gigantic. Look at these little houses. Alright, there's a sanctuary here. Main activity, complete the... Yeah, we did. Alright. Choose a disciple. Alright, they're making us take this guy. So he's got 3 damage, 4 max points. Okay. Interesting. Do we know what's going to get improved? Or is this the pluses? Yeah, these are the pluses that are actually happening. Okay. I mean, he seemed the strongest to me to begin with, so I don't know why we're buffing him, but that's fine. Your disciple? Your disciples stumble upon a young man shooting at a straw target with a crossbow. He's startled when he notices them and points his weapon in their direction. You are... I recognize you. My master told me about you. You're the devil's emissaries. That's right, Harry Potter. I'm going to annihilate you and become a legend in my own time. I'll be the greatest demon hunter ever. Despite his boasting, this kid can barely hide the fact that he's shaking in his boots. You almost feel sorry for him, but his naivety annoys you. There must be a way to use him to your advantage. This kid already fancies himself the new Van Helsing, even though he'd never look evil in the face until a few minutes ago. The time has come to let him taste the secret horrors only you know. Click on the interactive element. That's the boy. Headless Horseman looks the kid up and down suspiciously. What is this? Choose your storyline. As events unfold, you will have to make choices that influence how the story progresses and the rewards you receive. Certain actions are social tests, and passing them depends on your disciples' characteristics. The actions that require a test have greater potential, but unless you cheat, you take the risk of failing them. Okay. Kill the apprentice. Turn the apprentice against the demon hunters, which is pretty easy. I guess a 60% chance at succeeding. Terrorize the apprentice, 80% chance at succeeding, even though he's already terrorized. In my opinion, but I'm going to go into devil mode.
Do it yourself.
And make this 100% terroristic.
The dice were loaded from the start.
And then we click it. Otherwise, what's the point, right? This horseman infiltrates the apprentice's mind to make his worst nightmares come true. Shadow creatures begin crawling on the ground around him and over his skin. Anything goes when it comes to accomplishing my mission, even magic. How did you say that? You don't have a face. Weirdo. And at my age, I'm very hard to impress. Congratulations. What does that mean? The soldier's duty to master all the weapons in his arsenal. Alright. Receive the following trait, Machiavellian. +2 ruse, +4 max health points. That wasn't what was listed when we came in here, but sure. Ruffian. +8 max health points, that's pretty good. +1 physical damage is also pretty nice. And Headless Horseman again gets talented. Max health points, max spiritual points, physical and spiritual damage. And screw Bloody Mary, I guess. I don't know, she didn't get anything. I guess because she didn't make a funny quip like Dracula did. Disciples sometimes react after some social tests. Depending on the temper, each disciple has more or less chances to react positively. A reaction can either only involve the disciple who just passed the test, or be a conversation with another member of the team. Reactions generate a trait for at least one of the participants, either positive or negative, depending on the reaction's nature. So it's kind of like traits from Darkest Dungeon. That's kind of cool, I suppose. Livid with terror, the apprentice Hunter tries to kill them, but they are only illusions, and he can't even touch them. Finally, he falls to his knees before your disciple. Have pity, make them stop. I'll do whatever you want. He's at Headless Horseman's mercy. What should he do with him? Send him off to share his nightmares with the other humans. Force him to betray the other demon hunters. Obviously. Alright, explain to him that the only way to make creatures disappear is by killing the other demon hunters he knows. Without a second hesitation, the apprentice takes off running for the closest demon hunter refuge. Won't be long before the souls of those accursed upstarts are among your subjects. I mean, he's
finally fresh souls to torment.
He's pretty small. He might get like one person by surprise before the other ones just decide to take him out. I don't know how many people he'd actually take out, I'll be honest. Anyway, 300 souls. Souls are used as currency to buy skills and relics from the Grim Reaper, or have him increase the rarity of a skill you already possess. And then we get Brawny. Okay, this was at the... So there's other bonuses, but they tell you one thing you'll get from the event. Interesting. Okay. Oh boy. Traits. Traits are permanent and affect the social and combat characteristics of the disciple who obtains them. Their disciples can also receive negative traits when they fail social tests or show negative reactions during events. Negative traits can be purged in the Fountains of the Styx, which we learned about earlier. Okay, it's time to open the spellbook, whatever that means. Spellbook. Disciples. The main page of the spellbook shows you the current state of each of your disciples, including skills, combat and social characteristics, traits, and relics. Okay, relics, we don't have any. No negative traits. He seems pretty happy with himself. Turn to the second page of the spellbook. Spellbook, the Devil. On the second page of the spellbook shows you the relics you possess that are not linked to a specific disciple and details your demonic powers. We don't have any relics. We can add or subtract HP, remove vulnerability status, move a status, recharge a skill, add or subtract 30% chance to a success of a test, create a portal. Don't know why yet, but that'd be cool. Replace one secondary activity with another. Okay, interesting stuff. How's this video doing? 25, 26 minutes. Okay, well, let's keep going, I guess. We're going over here. We're gonna meet. Is it the Grim Reaper? Alright, let's go. There he is, the Grim Reaper. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep walking. Forgotten Idol. Don't see any bonus activities. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna talk to Mr. Reaper. In a secret meeting place hidden from mortals, your disciples meet with the Grim Reaper. It's time to do some business. Numerous eyes observe you from underneath the Grim Reaper's hood. You have no idea what he does with all the souls he collects, but as long as he respects the deals he makes with you, it's not your concern.
Ah, a conductor of souls.
Excuse me?
All those innocent souls I harvested will finally be of use.
Alright then. The Grim Reaper offers you skills and relics in exchange for souls. He can also increase the rarity of a skill you already possess, but to do so he needs to keep the skill until the next time you meet him. Oh, that's dastardly, Mr. Reaper. Okay, see how many souls you have. Yep. So there's relics here. All your disciples earn +2 in all their social characteristics. That's pretty nice. +1 max AP, double damage suffered by the holder. Oh, and it's just for, what's his name? Headless Horseman. And what's this? The holder begins combat with 2 haste. Haste automatically recharges skills used. Oh, so the first 2 are like free. That's cool. But we gotta buy a skill, it says. So, what do we want to buy? This would cause a upgrade, so I guess we could do that. Okie dokie. That's nice. It's nice that they have the arrow there to remind you that it would be an upgrade. We'll put it here.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
You choose quickly. Anyway. And then we replace one of the missing ones with enhancement. Add 1, charge, turn. I don't know what that means. We'll just do this. It's pretty simple. Alright then, buy a relic. I like this one with the social characteristics. There's no downsides. You're making me buy the fan. There's no downsides to that one either, so it's fine. Okay. Even more than skills, relics are powerful assets that help you progress, though they can be obtained from the Grim Reaper and during certain events. The surest way to get them is by defeating elite adversaries. We got the Zephyr. The holder begins combat with 2 haste. One way to upgrade the rarity of a skill is to leave it to the Grim Reaper. The skill you leave will not be in your disciple's inventory anymore. You can find a reminder of that skill next to the mini-map. The Grim Reaper will return the upgraded skill to you at the beginning of your next visit. Okay. So we want to upgrade a skill. Choose a skill to upgrade. I guess this one. We haven't been using it, right? And if we sharpen and then attack, we just heal anyway, so that works. Okay. Alright. Getting close to the time I would usually end a First Impressions, but I'm very interested in this one, so we're going to continue on a little more. Maybe we'll get something new to learn about, because we've done a lot of learning. Obviously, once you get playing the game, you can go like boom, 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 but we're still learning everything, you know? And here's the thing we left behind, the skill. Alright, book chapter. You order your disciples to come here as quickly as possible in order to continue this book. What the hell does that mean? Alright, we got something over here. We're gonna walk around these little trees. Book chapter. Alright, let's see what's going on, you know?
My disciples enter the Sanctualumen Sanctuary.
Okay, it's just story
And
stuff. I get it. You're the devil, I get it. Cool. Is there anything? That was it. Okay, so now we can choose to go to the book, or we chose to go to 2 different combats. This combat leads to Grim Reaper, so we can get our skill back. That'd be pretty cool. This one leads to more books, and nobody likes reading, so let's go to this combat. This is also when we triggered that terror. No, we wanted to trigger the terror, but we didn't because it made us take a skill or something. I forget. Monuments to the glory of Van Helsing decorate the path at regular intervals. Your disciples sense that the forces...
No one stands against the Prince of Hell!
Double the diabolic essence cost of the devil's powers. In 2 nights. Okay. We'll be at the shop, so I assume we can't cheat the Grim Reaper. Use devil mode to cheat and avoid this threat. Oh, well I wanted to do more combat, but sure.
You want something done right, do it yourself.
Oh, is this the teleport? Choose the zone to which you want to create access. Teleport.
The dice were loaded from the start.
I guess we're not going to the Grim Reaper then. Portal won't become active until you have completed what? Did we launch this? Or not launch it? I must have missed a message. I guess we're launching it. Do this. Why do we make the portal then? Am I crazy?
We'll roll tonight.
Alright, let's do one more combat and then we'll call it for the video. This only is a singular Inquisitor. He is preparing to apply a bonus. The holder loses as many HP as they inflict. If they render a disciple vulnerable, they recuperate all their HP passive. But we're gonna have to stop that. Alright, so this guy does a lot of damage, right? That's 3 energy. You know what? We'll start off with a big hit. Hit him with a nice 24. And then make him bleed a bit. Alright, he's already down to 13. That's all our energy. So he turned into a clock, whatever the hell that means. So, provocation, only the holder of the status can be targeted by adversaries. Okay, so he, like, taunted. And let's see what Dracula can do. He's very weak. Let's see what Bloody Mary can do. 13 to 19 HP. This does more. Okay, he's vulnerable. And then...
Couldn't have ended
he's dead.
any other
Thank you,
way.
Bloody Mary. Dracula, you're an embarrassment to the team.
Take everything you can.
Alright, let's take everything we can here. Inflict 1 times 2 to 3 so, spiritual. Do we have room for a stabbing? Maybe we'll upgrade it like later on. As they step through the portal, your disciples will be transported directly to the regions linked to. Okay. I guess it let us hop around the map. Like, yeah, like we made that connection, even though we wanted to go somewhere else. Alright, well, oh, it's another Grim Reaper. Or something. Even though it says a book. I don't know. Anyway, that'll do it for the first impressions. I'm enjoying, you know, Rogue Lords a lot here. There's a lot to learn, that's for sure, but it seems pretty cool. So like I said, there's a link in the description below if you want to wishlist it, that'd be great. And if you don't, well, thanks for watching anyway. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video, leave a dislike if you hated it, that's no problem. And I'll see you next time in another first impression or some other video. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here, see you next time, and have a great day.